really strong.
Superb stuff. Turns it up for a four-bagger. Eoff well on his way now to this World Cup title, surely.
Well, you can see why no one's sort of challenged him. As I say, he led from round number 2, and from game 6 through to game 40, he's led the field. Surprisingly, he hasn't had a 300 game. Larsen now working 2 strikes in a row. Hoping to make the first turkey 3 strikes in a row is what we call a turkey. 10-pin bowling term.
Brooklyn again, but this time not getting the reaction or the luck. And a drop of the head from Larsen. For the first time, Cass, he does look like a beaten man now.
Oh, absolutely, yes. He's left the 3 and the 10-pin little split here. The ball will slide in between these 2 pins if he's very accurate. You can take this 2 ways, either to hit the 2-pin on the left and bounce it across, or put the ball between them. But as you say, yeah, looks a beaten man. Bit of an anti-climax now after shooting all those strikes. Nice looking spare, takes it away quite easily. And it's almost a sympathetic round of applause from the audience here at this particular time.
Well, let's not forget just how good the quality of bowling has been in this final. Just trying to recall the opens. Cass, I can only remember 1 open frame, but I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Frame 3 for Eoff was open, and that's it.
Yeah, you see, that's quality. That is the highest quality. Only 1 open frame from these 2 in extremely tense conditions. Back into it again, and the first thing that Martin Larsen did when he got that strike was to look up to the heavens, up to the bowling gods, and say, why then did you give me that last one and not the one before? Well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, unfortunately his run of strikes this game has been interrupted by some spares, so he hasn't racked up the big scores. This man, though, is well on his way. And that's 5 strikes in a row for Eoff. He's also got a double in the frames 1 and 2, so this potentially is another 279 game. Cool. How would that be? Back-to-back 279s. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you deserve the World Cup off the back of that.
Well, he really is looking strong now. He's so lined up and on this lane, this pair of lanes. 13 and 14 in the right in the middle of the house.
Former University of Nebraska man, 2-time All-American. And Eoff proving that coming through that competitive system is of extreme value in a situation like this.
Yes, it looks as though the USA have got their name etched on the trophy yet again. And as you say, it's 2 years in a row now for Team USA.
Scandinavian bowlers, though, have their own opportunities to get used to this type of crowd, this type of pressure with the... Just trying to remember, is it the Super 7 series?
Super 6 series,
Super
I think it was.
6, sorry, I added one there.
Absolutely, and, well, I think that's given way to the European ranking tour now, run by the European 10-pin Bowling Federation, and all the top players in Europe come out to play those, including Martin Larsen, who's ranked at this particular time 4th in Europe. Doesn't make a strike on that shot. And it can only be a spare, and
yeah, dropping further and further off the pace. Some pretty obvious gestures now from Martin Larsen as to how he's feeling on the lane, and not a thing going for him at the moment. And the Swedes' challenge has rather petered out towards the back end of this final. Great excitement in the middle, though, when Eoff pretty much secured this final, and this was all a matter of course, really, from then on in.
Helen Jonsson, the Swedish ladies representative, unfortunately finished 4th this year, just out of the TV finals, and there's not much more Martin can do.
No, it is USA's World Cup title for a 2nd year running. Bill the Joker Hoffman, followed up by Eoff. We got to get Derek a nickname, I think, at this rate. Takes out the spare, but it's going to be USA's cup. Well, Australia could make it 2 in a row tomorrow. Anne-Marie Putney trying to achieve the unbelievable feat of defending the title 2 years in a row, which I think was achieved by her compatriot Jeanette Baker a fair few years earlier.
Simon, your stats man is unbelievable. I don't know where you get this all from.
All off you, Cass.
Derek
What a
Eoff.
shame for Larsen, eh? What a shame. He really has put up a tremendous fight this week. And this, I've always felt this at the World Cup, Cass. The losing finalist is sat there thinking, will I ever be here again? Let alone be in the final again.
Absolutely, you're quite right. But this man certainly deserves the trophy this year. That's another 8 strikes in a row.
Well, not far off sublime from this man, Derek Eoff. And he's going to be, there's the smile, there we go. That's what we like to see. Derek will be taking the World Cup trophy back with him to Milwaukee. I dare say may find time to pop a little brew or two in the trophy. He's done it. Handshake, and a warm one it is from Martin Larsen of Sweden. And man, he just couldn't live with him through that mid-phase of the competition, and that's where Derek Eoff did all the damage. And he is the Kubica AMF Men's World Cup champion for 2008, and what a cracking final that is. Great bowling in the end from Eoff, and thoroughly deserved, Cass.
Yeah, trophy presented by John Walker on the right-hand side, CEO of Kubica AMF. Teresa Piccini Healy on the left-hand side, Mexico's best female bowler of all time. And in the middle, the bowling World Cup champion, Derek Eoff.
It's 2 in a row for the USA at the Men's World Cup final. Derek Eoff is the champion in Mexico.